Hello, welcome back. Oh, I just was looking up when Captain America the Winter Soldier takes place. For some reason, I thought it took place in the 90s or something like before the Avengers, because I thought it was revived at least a couple years before the Avenger films take place. I haven't watched the movie in a while. Is there a time skip after he is revived?
Oh, it's the purse. It's a satchel. It's mine. Help! Oh, it's the purse.
Good morning.
Oh, it's the purse. It's a satchel. And it's mine. Help! He's getting away. Stop him!
Die! Die!
Oh, thanks, pal. So many satchel snatchers lately.
Wow! That was some decisive action you took there. I can't even decide what kind of donuts I want sometimes, but you really nailed it. Excellent work.
Why did his shoulders move like that? That is so weird. Look.
Can I help you?
So once I finish up all the missions, after I also get, along with the DLCs, I'll just start doing live streams to 100% the game, along with starting the next one, which looks like, based on the polls currently, it's gonna be Lego Lord of the Rings instead of Lego The Hobbit. Which I don't mind, I love that game. One of the first Lego games I played. Years ago. So we got Doctor Strange and Iron Man left, and then I need to get some more DLCs. Let's see what Malibu looks like. I've never been to the West Coast in real life. The furthest west I've been is Toronto, and the furthest south I've been is Philly. Furthest north, I would have to say, I don't have a map in front of me right now, but Cape Breton or Montreal. I don't know which is further north. But as you can tell, the furthest east I've been is furthest east I've been is Cape Breton / Nova Scotia. I don't know. I can't not remember. Have a map in front of me, so I cannot remember. Sydney or Halifax, Nova Scotia is further east. I want to say it's Sydney. This is not Malibu. This is just his house.
Uh-oh. This wasn't in this month's bullpen bulletin.
I hear Stan Lee. I'm going in for a second. But, as Tony Stark, I can find a way in, that is.
Welcome home, boss. Did you miss me?
I'm not gonna check, but I wonder if that only plays if you're like Tony Stark. Hello.
The whole arms dealing business kind of bit me on the behind a bit. But you know what they say? Every cloud has a silver lining. When I rewatched that last presentation I gave, I realized that I am a pretty awesome dancer. So lately, I've been pouring all my energy into dance. Yeah, actually, I just came over to show my old pal Tony some of my moves. You want to see? And hey, maybe even try it yourself.
Uh-oh. This wasn't in this month's bullpen bulletin.
Not quite. Watch closely now.
It's not
now you're
dancing, that's just
showing off.
jumping.
This isn't fun for me anymore. I'm kidding. Of course it's fun. So much more fun than prison. Okay, we'll call that a practice round. Give it another try.
Again, that's just jumping.
Face front. This looks like yet another.
I think I'd be a great dancer if I had legs. Maybe I should get Mr. Stark to look into that.
Hi, Friday.
That was incredible. That was like a story told in dance.
Again, that was just
There were
jumping.
happy moments and sad moments and funny moments and moments that sort of skirted the border between sad and funny, as only the best dancers can. Basically, all good stuff. Here, take this. You earned it.
Uh-oh. This wasn't in this month's bullpen.
Okay, what does the rest of your place look like? I did actually watch Iron Man again recently. That was a couple months ago when the internet went out. I usually only watch DVD movies when the internet goes out.
Please, watch out for rogue bots. Yesterday, I recorded one trying to swim in the pool.
Okay, how are you doing?
It was an accident, honest. I was just curious about Mr. Stark's automated suit operating system, and I must have pressed something which activated them all because they all just flew off.
The name seems familiar. I forgot who you are. No offense.
I managed to track their locations before the feed went dead. They're all still on the island somewhere. I need to find them and fix this. Can you help me?
Sor, this is the final
There's one of the
mission I'll
suits.
do before
Look out, it's
I
hostile.
start my next mission.
There's no version of this where you come out on top.
Ah! It's not friendly! It's not friendly!
Rocket
Face
launching.
front. This looks like yet another perilous predicament.
There's no version of this where you come out on top.
I see another suit over there. You know what to do.
Yes, I know to fire rockets.
Hey, you're not busy, are you?
There you go.
All right, that's all the suits back in their cases. Get it? Suit cases? No, just me? Well, this is why I don't superhero. I gotta be honest with you. I knew exactly how that machine worked. One of the perks of having a so-called hypermind. But I really wanted to see those suits in action. Don't be too mad. One of the suits found this on its little adventure. You should take it.
It found you. Ah. While we're here, let's do Penny. Peppermint, not
Hey,
Penny.
you're not busy, are you? Did
you notice the giant bunny by the house? What am I saying? Of course you did. You can see the thing from space. Tony got it for me as a present, and, you know, it's sweet, and I appreciate it, but, well, I just think there's someone out there who'd appreciate it more. I just need a picture to put in the ad I'm taking out, and, oh, you know what? Hulk selfies are getting popular. I bet if he was in the picture, that'd drum up some extra interest in our bunny friend.
Okay. Sure, why not?
Before I forget, you might need to reassemble or rearrange some of the parts of the bunny before taking the picture. Tony took it apart to refactor into one of his suits. I'm kind of disappointed he gave up on the idea. Is everything set? Then let's get Hulk and take that picture.
Why are they different colors?
Great picture. This should generate some good publicity for our big buck-toothed friend. And the rabbit, of course. Thank you so much.
Oh, so apparently I can't access the menu as Hulk. It's time to start the next mission. Stretch.
You'd think that Tony Stark would be happy that he helped save the world from the Chitauri, but something about him's different now. He spends most of his time building new Iron Man suits at his mansion and has somehow managed to get himself in trouble with this mysterious menace known as the Mandarin. I'd like to think he knows what he's doing, but, well, he's Tony.
You see that lovely Malibu penthouse? Well, that's where I live with Tony Stark. Normally, it has a beautiful vista of the Pacific, but today, it has a fleet of gunships hired by the Mandarin to redecorate our lounge. He's the same villain that's been creating all kinds of chaos around town, even putting our friend Happy in the hospital. Guess he's not so happy now. Definitely not Tony's best decision giving our home address to a bunch of lava-blooded villains. On a positive note, at least his new Iron Man suit fits me snugly.
Get her, I'm gonna find a way around.
Tony! You're okay, right? We need to get you out of here right now. See, this is why I don't like it when you bring your work home with you.
See? I knew these hit.
I like how they run. not switch suits?
See? I knew these can.
This isn't the time for gifts, Tony. How is that gonna help us? Oh, it's a robot. I probably should have guessed. Can you control it from your side?
You don't like it?
I love how the piano survived the
Need some
explosion.
assistance?
Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here. That was weird, but surprisingly comfortable. Watch out for those helicopters, Tony!
What just happened?
holiday greeting I've been wanting to send to the Mandarin.
Is that thing? All right, I get it. Let's just hope it works. More of these guys? Hope you've still got some tricks up that iron sleeve of yours, Tony. For a second, we thought it was over, but a final missile slipped past. I watched in horror as the entire condo sunk into the abyss. Thankfully, Jarvis had managed to help Tony escape a watery end, but the suit had shorted out, leaving him stranded in Tennessee. Further adding to his troubles, the hot-headed villains happened to be visiting the area, and Tony's only ally was Harley, a local boy with a pretty mean potato gun. The pair were left with no choice but to take on the Flameheads together. Tony really should start keeping the rest of the Avengers on speed dial.
Whoa, that was so cool! I mean, you know, in a bad way. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. There are transformers around here that'll shut the power off. I accidentally did that. Twice.
I hate the potato gun. The sound it makes. I hate it. And also the particle effects.
real hero should never be too proud to ask for advice.
Hey, we found what I was trying to figure out what they said last episode. Hey, it's a Lego store, I think. I see a Lego sign. I went to the one in New York City, that is.
Don't worry about it. I'll fix it.
I didn't know that Lego store sold drones.
No offense, but I think you might be a little too heavy for this. Let me try.
No, I don't
Hey,
want to
look,
be stuck
there's
with
a
the
transformer
potato
up here.
gun.
Let's smash it and go. All right, that's one of them taken care of. Now to find the other one.
Oh, I didn't even notice the mini kit over here. Where were you hiding that? Up your ass?
Yeah, that did it. The power's off. We can get past now, right?
Boy, these guys are weak if they can die to his puns.
Oh man, she looks angry. Like, really angry. How is she even glowing like that?
Hey, Hotlings, you want to party? Come on, you and me, let's go.
You got a plan for this, right? It kind of feels like we're a little outmatched right now.
You'll see.
After some creative use of a microwave, Tony defeated the remaining Extremis-fueled agents and headed off to take down the Mandarin. Then, things got complicated very quickly. The Mandarin turned out to be a washed-up British actor called Trevor, and the real villain was actually someone familiar. Not an ex-neighbor, but a nerd-turned-superhuman called Aldrich Killian. I've got to admit, he was looking much more suave these days. Killian only went and took me hostage, exposing me to Extremis. He also kidnapped the president, too, and planned to serve him up like a roast turkey. Tony turned up to save the day, this time with Iron Patriot by his side, and his entire back catalog of Iron Man suits. The 10-year-old with the potato gun would have come too, but he had to tidy his room.
What do we got here? No version of this where you come out on top.
the fuck just happened? Fuck! I didn't realize, I forgot that I need to melt that. Fuck, we'll get it when we do a replay of this during my live streams. What am I supposed to do? Oh.
Wanted the Mandarin, Tony? Well, here I am. I am the Mandarin.
You died, Tony.
There's no version of this where you come out on top.
What, is that your entire thing? You're mad because, I didn't treat you nicely at a party?
I'm not afraid of you. I know you're a coward.
If I stand back here, you can't touch me.
You take a minute.
There is no version of this where you come out on top.
You see? That suit was just like you! A failure!
Jarvis, do me a favor and blow Mark 42.
Even after being cooked in an Iron Man suit, Killian was still up for another round. Luckily for Tony, I was in no mood for any more nonsense. Combining my terrifically toasty powers and an Iron Man repulsor, I flame-grilled the big geek. With that maniac out of the way, Tony celebrated by blowing up all his suits, promising to spend the holidays with me rather than with a screwdriver and an arc reactor. With the president now safe and sound, Tony promised to use his super genius to find a cure for the extremis enhancements. Straight after we'd had a festive dinner. Oh, and after he'd had his shrapnel removed. Oh, and don't forget, he is Iron Man.
Okay. The title actually made me think we were gonna fight AIM, unless that was AIM. Again, I haven't watched the movie in a while. I have watched the first Iron Man recently, but not the second or third or whatever one this was. I cannot remember for the life of me. I think this was the third, but I could be wrong.
Excelsior!
I know you probably have your hands full right now, but there's some pretty bad stuff going down in the nearby area that could really use your attention.
Let's deal with this first.
These guys are
Or
mad at me
ending
and I
video.
don't know why! Guess I should have chosen a better place to take a nap.
Thanks for lending a hand. Not that I'd ever need a hand for any reason. I get the feeling I'm gonna regret saying that.
The big city may be mighty pretty, but they ain't got what we got.
Which is what? What don't they got? I'm gonna get on this fence. No, stay. Okay, who are you? We're ending the video after we figure
Well,
out
the
who you
cat's
are.
out of the bag and into. Black Panther stopped by and asked me to look after Mr. Tittles while he was out on a mission. It's not like I didn't have a lot to do already, but how could I say no to that furry little face? Or faces, as is now the case. He somehow managed to get into a cloning device we were developing and replicate himself. As adorable as an army of Mr. Tittles' sounds, it could be dangerous to have them running loose before we can perform some tests. Please help me find them. I suppose this is one way of giving a cat 9 lives.
1 second, there is studs. Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff.
Oh, my stars and garters!
Ooh, you got a sword.
My lawyer's gonna hear all about this.
The Johannesburg Damage Control Branch is gonna really have their work cut out for them.
There's Iron Man. What is Mark
I
16?
suppose this is one way of giving the cat 9 lives.
Mr. Tittles, I'm coming for you. Tittles. Says you're right
Down on the luck
here.
kind of gal. When do I get my superpowers?
Oh, there you are.
Getting your hands dirty? We're getting reports of some trash in your area that needs to be taken out. As in, you know, criminals.
Mr. Tittles.
Oh, good. This place is just like London.
Mr.
Been
Tittles.
shortchanged in the last couple of years. Something happened in Washington.
More to go. Again, this island is completely surrounded by water. Where is the rest of New York?
Where's Sokovia?
Well, he was almost hit by a bus.
Get back here, you little whippersnapper!
Something happened in Washington.
There's no version of this where you come out on top.
Thanks. Now be honest. How's my hair?
Your mouth doesn't move.
Sweet moves. Now I'll know what to do if I ever run into a certain Asgardian mischief maker. Nice work. possible robbery. Reminds me of when that guy stole a priceless gem and then just put it on a glove. I mean, who does that?
Mine! Help! He's getting away! Stop him!
You know what? The Hulk is coming for you!
Oh, thanks, pal. So many satchel snatchers lately.
I read some Iron Man fan fiction.
Good going. You're like a hunter of crimes and villains. Maybe that should be your official title. Or not.
Hey, I'm an agent. I have a badge.
I suppose this is one way of giving a cat 9 lives.
That was not what I meant to do. I killed all these cats.
Mr. Tittles! But which one is the original? It appears all the clones are identical in every way. No signs of deterioration caused by the cloning process. Same noble portrait, same glossy coats. So it shouldn't matter which one goes back to Black Panther. As for the others, well, it appears I've gained myself a few pets.
Hey, we'll be starting a new video in a couple seconds. What does this mean?